Monica, what made you decide to go ahead and use your valuable video time to make a video about it?
It's always been around my community where I live, murals and art and drawings on the walls and stuff, and I've always loved it. And my cousins, they've always drawn on books and black books, and I've always seen it since I was really young. And people do have a negative view on it, but kids, it's a different way to express themselves, just like the movies were for us. But these people that are talented and can draw and write get a bad rap on them. And I decided that I wanted to expose the beauty of it, of it's a good thing. And they might not be very like educated, or they might be street or whatever people want to call them, but I think that they're good people. I love their art.
So can we make a distinction between, I mean, can you look at something and say, oh, that's graffiti and this is aerosol art?
Well, it depends who you ask. Young people would say that their graffiti is art, and others just want to be known. They want their name to be everywhere. So that is graffiti. Aerosol art and graffiti, I guess you could say, are two different things. For young people, I think graffiti is for everyone. It's like an art that's free for everyone to view and see. And some people are really, really good at it, and they're the people that stay to graffiti or aerosol art. They stick to it. And they're the people that shine at the end.
Graffiti itself is just the application of a medium on a surface. I don't really use the term graffiti anymore because it's so negative, and a lot of negativity surrounds the word, so it really brings everything down. I just use the term right now, aerosol art, because a lot of the stuff we're doing is a little bit more complex, and it's also out of the box of the average graffiti.
What do you think about graffiti?
I don't know. It's just like an art, just paintings, pictures. Yeah.
Art form?
Yeah.
It is an art form now. It's a new medium that's out there. A lot of the older people grew up with the fact of spray paint was used for graffiti. That was the only purpose. Now we have actual spray paint companies that support and sponsor artists. So in a sense, you know, it's not their fault that they complain or have the cops come or harass. It's the fact that they're uneducated about the art and how it's evolved and where it is now.
Why do you do it? Why? It's to spread a positive message through my art, you know, transcend, manifest my energy into this can, transcend it to the wall, so people's perceptions can either come out good, clean, the way they want it, you know what I'm saying? It's all a perception thing, you know?
I'm 17 and a half. I barely even started to do any of this art. Well, I can probably do graffiti as a habit. You know, something
As a hobby?
Yeah, as a hobby. It's fun. It's exciting. It's different. Not a lot of girls do it, like I said.
Where do you do it? Why do you choose those locations?
Where and why?
Where do you target? What communities?
Yeah, okay, communities, in a sense, obviously, you know, with the background of these lower income communities, or I guess more interracial communities, there's a lot more artistic background behind the culture. So therefore I stuck to a lot of the neighborhoods that would accept it, rather than you know, heading out to a lot of the more richer, I guess you would say, business, or gosh, I don't want to use any negative terms, but at the same time, I just feel like I do it where I'd be appreciated, you know? I guess just a place where there's a lot of cultures that are diverse and you know, accept the fact that you know, they want artwork in their neighborhood, or in their community because of the fact there's a lot of vandalism. Whereas some of the more upper class communities, they don't have the problem with vandalism as much.
Why do graffiti art? Do you do stuff about your culture or anything like that? What do you do?
No, I don't do anything about culture. It's not really the hip hop culture. Yeah, basically, hip-hop culture has nothing to do with race.
Right now I see a lot of positive things. MCing and DJing as well as breakdancing has really, you know, blew up. It just blown up. So, you know, I see graffiti taking the same steps.
Do you feel that graffiti is representative of your culture?
I don't think so. Well, there are a lot of Hispanics that tag, but I've also seen African Americans, and I don't think it's just my cultural or my race.
What I represent is basically a driven force that every person has, but a lot of people aren't willing or are insecure about doing anything about. So basically, what I feel like I have, what I represent is just a driven force to go out there and you know, create a piece of artwork and eventually just, you know, litter the globe with my art.